Hi, everybody. So why do I call this America the Thirsty? Because I've been seeing stuff lately that's been reminiscent of thirst. Kanye West, Neil deGrasse Tyson, all these people. People are obsessed with celebrity. They want to be validated by celebrity. Like here are the scientists. You have Brian Cox, Neil deGrasse Tyson, and Bill Nye. They're all these globalist shills for the beast, and they're all blatantly actors. And people just want to believe they want to be validated by the beast. And it's getting, like this Kanye. Yeah, he has an episode. He has an album called Jesus is King, right? And at first, I was really excited, and I was like, "Oh, Kanye confirmed bear, crushing, branching out." He's not. And call me a hater all you want. It's all a scam. He's starting this like Freemason church with all the Freemason symbolism, and he's charging $25 for Jesus socks and like $200 for like a crew neck shirt with a cross on it. Look at the label. It's Def Jam Records and Good Records. It's Pusha T, John Legend. Then you got Def Jam, which is owned by Geffen. And he's married to a porn star and he's a rapper. It's like, oh, wouldn't Jesus choose people? No, what it is people want to be validated by celebrity. You want Kanye West to tell you that Christianity's cool and he's going to open people's eyes. No, it's a cash grab. It's the same as Joel Osteen getting promoted by Oprah. There's a price to be paid when you speak the truth. So when you're being promoted this much and you're using crucifixes as merch, like, stop being so fucking thirsty, man. Like, so you have Kanye West, who's profiting off crucifixes, starting Freemason churches. A record label puts out something called Jesus King by Geffen, who's probably a vampire. You have Kanye West, who's now the light of Christianity. A rapper under David Geffen, who's married to Kim Kardashian. Who's making billions on socks that say Jesus on them. Stop being so thirsty. You should be just as happy when a homeless person finds Jesus than when Kanye West does. Why does everyone need validation from the beast? Owen is a genius, thank you. And Kanye West will not bring you to Christianity. You like him because he's a celebrity validating your beliefs. He's openly mocking it with Geffen. Geffen is a vampire. David Geffen is pure unadulterated grabbler. He produced Jesus is King. And now they're selling socks for $25 with a crucifix on it. A lot of women I know used to call men thirsty. I used to know a lot of women in Los Angeles, and they would always be like, man, that guy is thirsty because he wants it too bad. He wants it so bad. Don't be thirsty, America. Don't be thirsty to have Kanye West validate your Christianity. With Jesus, you never have thirst. Right, exactly. I don't feel guilty about digging a couple of Kanye. No, I'm not telling you not to like Kanye's music. I'm just telling you that, like, people being like, it's been nonstop. People being like, Kanye's brought back Jesus. All right. Bill Gates calls on the U.S. to lead fight against a pandemic that could kill 33 million people. The only person that could kill 33 million people is Bill Gates. And by the way, this is when gematria actually is something. Watch out for when they use 33s, 6s, and when they encode 911s. That's like some weird, creepy, occultist ritual thing that he's trying to do. He's trying to create a spell. Bill Gates says the U.S. government is falling short in preparing the nation and the world for the significant probability of a large and lethal modern day. If there's any plagues, it's from these guys. He admitted he's trying to lower the world's population. Do you think he wants to save anyone's life? He's trying to lower the world population. He's a eugenicist. So I'm just trying to help you discern. The Washington Post is owned by Bezos and the CIA, and the Grabblers. So don't trust any of this. Like, look at it for what it is. That's someone trying to start a spell. Kanye is honest. I don't know. I just don't. I don't. Geffen Records, guys. Def Jam. Just you. Oh, I'm not Owen Benjamin V4. Yeah, check out Papa J Bear. And I'm not trying to be a buzzkill. I'm really not. I'm just trying to warn the youth because I get letters all the time, and a lot of these young kids are not in the best positions, and they need guidance. Their dads have just been pants around ankles, whacking off to Dennis Prager videos for 10 years and have not guided them in any way away from snakes. And then I'm seeing people going to his new church that is completely Freemasonic, and he's selling Jesus socks for $25 on his website. And people are like, it's capitalism, bro. Why are you such a hater? Jesus would definitely use a rapper with a porn star wife to promote his message. None of that message is Christianity. It's just nothing that and I'm not trying to be the buzzkill. Go to his church. Go check it out. Go buy your Jesus socks and put them on your sweaty feet if it makes you feel enlightened. But I'm not gonna condone that behavior at all. He's black and sympathetic to the right. What is the right? He's not a nationalist. I'm not going to apologize for that. He's not. He likes Dan Crenshaw. Like, Christians just are so sick of being mocked by the mainstream that anybody that says Jesus is king, they're like, yes, he's crushing. And then as soon as I'm like, he's selling socks with crucifixes on them, and it's promoted by Geffen, and everyone's like, no, you, sir, you're the bad guy. It's like, we are the entertainment now. Yes. And when I say that, like, someone like Kanye West who's making $100 million this year, and I'm like, yeah, it's easier to fit a rich man or a camel through the eye of a needle than a rich man in the kingdom of God. And people are like, yeah, but you have wealth, Big Bear. You have money. I make 1/1000th of my skill set. I have the most valuable skill right now in the world, according to the beast, not in reality. It's much more valuable to know how to plant crops and plumb and carpentry and all that stuff. According to the beast system, I have one of the most valuable skills in the world. I entertain people. I can get eyeballs. I can get 12,000 people in a stadium to sing along and do what I tell them to do. The fact I choose not to poison minds with that is why I'm not paid anything. I'm not even allowed to make money on YouTube. I'm not allowed on PayPal. I used to make $30,000 a week on TBS. Colleges would pay me $12,000 to $15,000 to talk for 1 hour. I now have a P.O. box. Does it appear like I'm not crushing? No, I am happier. I have more purpose. I'm healthier. I wake up with I can't believe the life I have. I'm way more grateful. But according to what I would be paid if I served the beast, I'm making $1 for every $1,000 roughly. It's like, yeah, I do have a nice house. I do have property. I do have goats. I do have wealth. I do have a healthy family. I do have a truck. I do have a fucking four-wheeler. Yes, if I used my skills to poison minds, I would have a palace. And that's not even debatable. It's a fact. And so when you see people making their limit, like you're a billionaire, you know why they got there. Your wife looks like she loves you. That's exactly. I'm not complaining. In fact, feeling blessed is so much more important than being rich. And I know I appear rich to a lot of people because I have a well-constructed house. I have acreage of property. I have a car. I understand that. I understand that I appear rich, but I'm not compared to what I could have been. But that's the wrong scale. I have more wealth now than I would have before. I have a wife who loves me and respects me. You guys want to see something insane? This is the other side. I wasn't even going to get into this, but Chrissy Teigen lie detector test. Would you like to see what rich celebrity life is? This to me is a fucking nightmare.
Even though we're married, do you still find other men attractive?
Yes.
Okay, good answer.
And he's like, okay, yeah, good. I'm a cock.
How about this one?
In his own way. I've told you this before. I think he's cute.
That's a literal nightmare.
What about this one?
This one, no, they don't look like real firefighters. I want real firefighters.
He's talking to his wife and the mother of his kid about what guys she wants to fuck. This is from Vanity Fair. This is your life if you choose this road.
These are like Chippendales fire.
Yeah, I don't like.
They're
I
just
don't
like
How
Chippendales.
about this one?
Yes.
Oh,
Pedo.
Cute.
Yay.
Pedo vibes.
All right. Now, aside from being your husband, would you say I'm a good roommate?
What do you
I'll
mean?
just sum it up. This is insanely annoying. So it gets to the point where all he wants to talk about is whether or not he's funny and what her favorite songs are. And all she does is humiliate him. She's just like, you're not funny. Your song sucks. And at first I'm like, what a bitch. And then I'm like, that guy is a pervert. You know, she was like, would you be uncomfortable if our kid goes to school and they call me a MILF? And he's like, no, that'd be great. I'm like, to have a woman, Amy has never, nor would she ever talk about another man being attractive. It's like, what? And it's like, I would never be like, yeah, I want young kids to think you're a MILF. Oh, like, what the fuck? And she would never be like, I have more Twitter followers than you. Oh my God, you can't sing. Dude, that's a nightmare. That's what you get. That's like the celebrity couple. They're rich. It's like, would you still love me if I didn't have money? She's like, oh, let me think about it. I guess. Oh. That's the point of saying it's easier to get a camel through the eye of a needle than a rich man in the kingdom of God. It doesn't mean wealth. Like, you can see a man with like a big barn and a lot of kids and a big house, and even he could even have like a plane. But if it wasn't like the beast, if it was just like the results of his labor, and it's because he wanted to like commute to work better to see his family or something, when you're looking at excessive material wealth like that, you're looking at hell. That's what I mean. Wealth is having your wife look at you like the only man in her world. Hell is your children listening to you when you tell them to do stuff, or like waiting for you for dinner. That's hell. I mean, that's life. That's good. Hell is that. Beast is rolling these people out is like so likable. Oh, they're so likable. Look at them just playing around and teasing each other. No, that's a cucked. That's a cucked homosexual man at best. Epstein is alive. I don't know. The whole construct makes me wonder what an Epstein is. It's so there's poison gravy. Stay away from the DNA guys. It's poison gravy, and stay away from the despair. And yeah, I've said my piece about that. It's like the retardation level, but we're having blast. And okay, last time, P.O. Box 727, Gig Harbor, Washington 98335, unauthorized.tv.